to maintain balance, watch me eat this banana.
I'm
Hey.
eating popcorn.
Oh, I did a mistake real quick. Give me a moment. Do. You think that
mistakes
banana will save you?
Oh.
Chomp, bite, chomp it. There you go.
All right. Hey, can everyone give me initiative? But give me a moment.
Senpai.
I
Never
need
done
to
this
give you two some tokens. Bop. Can everyone roll me initiative? You two are in the lower deck right now, but still.
And hurt as fuck.
Yep. Didn't get a flip.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Good
Want to
job
see a bad
eating.
one?
Okay. Nice.
It's all right. Could be worse.
Well, you got the same as me, despite having a 6 spits. No.
You want to try it one again?
No.
Sometimes you just got to give up on the word salad.
No.
I abandoned ship there. I knew it wasn't working.
Vale, you hear Indira screaming up above. Yelling, more accurately. Should I not have said that to a man with a banana in his mouth? Apparently that's a faux pas.
It's a faux
It was a good
bar.
banana. I didn't want to rush it.
Okay.
I
Save
could
it.
have gulped that.
I know
bad
that
down,
feeling.
but I wanted to savor the flavor.
Yo, nanners are so good though.
It's true.
So I'm below deck.
You're below deck. It would take your movement to get above deck.
Okay, right. Pot. I'm here.
There's the door
Right.
to Indira's little room.
That's the door right there.
Yeah.
Fucking dear.
Realistically, the actually.
I heard what she said.
What did I say?
Thinking about it, it would actually be like that, but that's fine.
Go in, don't stop.
Okay, right. Let me see then. I can move. Right.
Vale's face, if you did hear that.
Yeah, he just had like a dead fish face on. Just dead eyes. So I can dash with my bonus action with cunning action. Can I make it through the door? What do I have to do to get through?
The door's already open.
Okay, cool.
You see a huge creature made of sea slime and seaweed holding Indira, like trying to envelop her.
Vale's gonna draw his customary 2 blades. And he leaps through the door with a yell. Trying to drive that one through. What? Stab. Is Indira providing flanking?
No, she is grappled.
I'm inside it.
Yeah, it's more like a.
Oh no.
Deer are gonna die today, boys.
Yeah, rip you. You only have yourself to blame.
You launch forward with the comet blade, and it does envelop into the sea ooze creature, and you hear a sizzling, and a burning, and a horrible smell as you pull the blade back, and your worst nightmare, genuine. I can imagine Vale having nightmares about this. The comet blade is tarnished and eaten up, not completely, but pretty badly.
Fuck.
Would I notice that?
Yeah, you can still see.
That sucks.
Well, I guess I'll sheath that because with dual weapon master I can draw a sheath multiple things at a time for free. I will sheath and draw the. He reaches into the belt and you hear like a jangle as he and
Chain blade.
and I can't attack with that though. Scrap that.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do the. I was just talking about it, so I got distracted. Stab with that one. Nice. Ace.
It is a
Ace.
miss.
Ace. Screw this, I'm out.
Just let her die. The blade's not worth it.
Crawling up the side of the
Wow.
ship are more dead sailors. These are not ghosts, more like zombies. Their physical body coated in rot and sea slime and a little bit of coral, even seaweed, as they drag themselves. Now, they don't seem to have noticed Gilwyn, because Gilwyn's up the top of a frickin' crow's nest.
Have I noticed him yet?
You
He
heard
didn't even hear
Indira
me
scream.
scream. Oh,
You
yeah.
heard Indira scream. You just, hey, now it's your initiative. You're down. You could see this. Takes you a little bit to snap out of your La La Land, but.
Boy, do I have egg on my face. Can I slide down? Will that cost me any movement?
Yes, but if you slide down and give me an acrobatics roll and don't fuck up, it'll only cost you 1 square of movement.
Let's go!
Nice.
Yeah! You've seen Indira do it a few times.
Like
Thought you could
Guybrush
do it.
Threepwood.
Yeah!
Slide down this pole.
You make it down.
Unexpected Monkey Island.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna flank this boy. They're
Yeah.
not below deck, right?
No, this
These
is
two,
all top deck and Indira's room.
Okay.
Knight's
I'm
still
gonna
below
flank this
deck.
boy, and I'm going to rapier it. Grow up.
I tried so hard to not laugh.
That's a hit! It's a crusty boy. Seems your rapier doesn't affect it too much. It's like a weird mixture of like petrified flesh and just slime and ooze.
Like
That's
a
all you can do, probably.
like a stale Scotch egg.
Like a stale Scotch egg. The perfect combination of crustiness, gooey innards, and fart. Alright, anything else you want to do? Is that your turn?
Can I see Indira from where I am? Probably not.
A little bit. Like a hand.
She can hear you. That's
She
the
can hear
important
you,
thing.
yeah.
The hand like tapping on the deck.
Can I inspire her and say, that's probably my fault?
Next
Such
up,
encouraging words, Diener.
next up is Knight. You want to use your movement to get above
Fails
deck?
also in
Yeah,
60.
does it take all my movement to get above deck? Or
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
But you do see the putrid dead crawling along deck.
I could feline agility double my movement and actually get them with a rapier, but I'm going to do something completely different. And just for a very rare occasion, I'm going to throw a magical card at the one that is between Gil and Vale.
Yep. Just fucking child.
And follow that up by having heard Gil's admission, throwing an extra card at him and saying, "Worry not about it, Gil. We will we can solve this." Give inspiration.
Even
Oh,
the
thank you.
inspiration is not confident.
Yeah, like sort of a little bit. Well, what's going on here? Sort of.
Indira the Storm, you're being engulfed by this big old slime monster. You could use your action to try and break out. You could rage beforehand, which would give you advantage.
I already raged.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yes.
Um,
So you would have advantage. It's just a straight strength check to break out. Or you can do
yeah,
something else.
okay.
You have other ideas.
I'll do that. I get advantage to strength checks, right? From my rage.
Yep.
Sweet beans. All right, yeah. Let's break out. Aw,
Sweet beans.
are you fucking with me right now?
Do have inspiration if you want to use it. From that.
I do want to use it.
From that,
That's a D6, right?
Gilwyn's is a D8.
Dope.
Gilwyn's is 8.
Okay.
Six.
22.
With that, you rage your way out of the engulf of slime and seaweed, and can pretty much put yourself anywhere you want beside it. That is your action, but you still have movement and bonus. So you can do your lightning damage, because that's bonus action.
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
It fails.
D6.
Save. And we'll take
2.
2 damage. It's something. Slimore over here
Slimore.
is going to swing at Erevale.
Fuck you!
But does not hit the very dancey lad with 2 weapons. Like, the second one arm gets close, you like swipe at it with the parrying dagger, and it backs up and kind of opens up. It's gross. Next up is your turn. You now have advantage on the sea slime ooze.
Let's hope it doesn't require magic damage. Right, let's smack this boy.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but can I ask a question really fast?
Sure.
What does it cost to unsheath a weapon? Is that a movement,
So-
an action?
It's a free action to like interact with one weapon. If you're changing weapons, it's multiple stuff.
Well, she
But
didn't have
just
anything out.
Yeah, exactly. So just get out your axe is free.
I think that, well, she wants to get out her hand axe and her cutlass since she saw what happened to the comet blade.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fine.
and that's free, that she can get out both of those?
It would be one this turn, one the next turn. For
Okay.
free.
And then what kind? Oh, for free. All right. Cool deal. Thank you.
If you want to do
I
more than
still
one,
did
you
have
start using
movement.
bonus actions. Nah, it doesn't use it uses bonus actions when you
Okay.
you have
Okay.
too many. Which is why often characters will drop things instead of unequipping them, because it doesn't cost anything to drop anything.
Right.
Vale.
Yep, Vale winds up with the spike chain and then whoosh, lets it fly.
Simon Belmont.
Oh yeah.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Shut up!
Holy mackerel.
Oh
Ocean Peak.
Are
yeah.
you trying to censor yourself now, Dean? Oh.
Being thematical.
What annoys? I've like the amount of times I have seen double 20s on a roll. and the
All
amount
from
of
Neil?
times It's been Neil.
Yeah. It's a Neil move. Yeah,
him.
that's devastating. When I described you like cutting open the hand slightly, you then just straight rip one of the arms off by launching the chain blade through it, because it's kind of an ooze creature with enough like momentum and speed. The chain just goes right through it. You just cut like a huge chunk of it off that just flops onto the ground and kind of starts bubbling and oozing away into not so much.
He's then gonna stab the boy behind him with the El Clasico Legolas move. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, is this against the
there we
lad
go.
behind you?
Yeah, the other one behind.
Hey, alright. Then,
And then he's gonna move because he's hit both of them with melee attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
smart.
Sorry guys, every elf for himself.
You know what, just for that, I'll let you have it. The undead there, Gilwyn, is gonna turn to you and give you the old smackaroni, but you managed to definitely, in a very manly way, dodge and duck away from the undead sort of lunging for you. The one further away from Knight is gonna stumble forwards, kind of lurching and moving. Oh my god, Knight is in a different place on the screens. There's a Knight curse. And as it stumbles forward, it's going to vomit leeches onto you. Can you give me a dex save?
It's suddenly become a Resident Evil stream.
Thought you'd like that, Dean.
Or Dark Souls 3.
Or Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3.
Because you managed to dodge and duck over the way you keep most of them off of you, but some of them do suction on. Gilwyn.
So this is the armless one in front of me.
No. That the big lad is losing an arm.
Gotcha. I think I'm just gonna hit him with my sword called a rapier again.
you really gonna hit him? It's if you stab him.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Rapiers are designed for
You're
penetration.
gonna bonk him with your rapier.
That is a hit. You hit the enemy.
Hey.
That's a good hit. Now what?
Cast healing word at first level on Indira.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you can hear me.
Yeah.
No, really, I'm really sorry. There we go. It's
That
having four
makes
now.
me feel better.
Knight. At the start of your turn, you take 2 necrotic damage from the leeches on you.
I was about to say. Is there any way I can get them off easily, or is it going to take like a full action to get them off?
It would be an action.
I can deal with 2 damage per round. Knight draws his
says-
rapier and is going to just stab this thing in front of him. Yeah, but the idea is kill it before it kills me. We'll try.
Oh no. I won.
Now we're going to lose both the Comet Blade and the Zanyu family.
No,
rapier.
this
It
is
won't
not corrosive, but what does happen is that you kind of swipe into it in sort of the throat and like a pocket of gas is unleashed. You end up kind of instinctively, accidentally breathing in that makes you cough and choke and feel quite unwell.
As coughing, Knight is just sort of half blindly looks over in Gil's directions. I'm sorry, Gil. I don't think I'll be able to aid you in this one.
Oh, that makes me feel bad. Bless him.
Indira. Big slime lad in front of you.
All right. I am going to use my hand axe against this man. Oh, no. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's a hit.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry. And then I think the only other thing that I can do is pull out my cutlass and then use my... Oh, I can do my extra attack.
Yes.
So let's do
Yeah,
that.
you still get 2 attacks.
E-
That's a hit.
Nice. Okay.
May have given myself a paper cut and turning the page so quickly, but it is a
Oh
hit.
no, I'm sorry. And then she will also be arcing lightning onto him.
Yeah.
There
Fails
we
to
go.
save again, so it takes the damage, full damage. And
That's 20 damage. There we go.
it's something.
That's Indira damage.
At that, it's gonna try and slam you. And it does.
Can Bale impose disadvantage by saying he's already tried that? It doesn't work.
For 12 bludgeoning damage. Of course,
Fuck,
halved.
dude.
It's halved, you're raging.
Oh, you're right. Still fuck, but
Yeah,
that's
the fucks are gonna add up over time.
yeah.
How the
Speaking of,
fuck?
Vale.
1, 2, 3, 4. Back into dodge. Right, let's rinse and repeat. Obviously on the big slime. Hey, rinse and repeat, boys. Let's go.
Oh, what? Why do I let this boy in my D&D?
Well, look at that dice. Holy shit.
Whoa!
Yeah, it was really going.
Beyblade!
Yeah, he's on...
It didn't do that on stream, sadly. It did that on my camera, though, on like
Oh.
my view. We just saw something magical that's not for chat's
Are you
eyes to
on
see.
chat?
Oh,
Or
good.
I mean,
Okay.
sorry, on stream.
Good. Yeah, that's a horrendously brilliant attack. You chop off its second arm,
My God, why won't it die?
because it's a
Why
big old
won't you die?
slime beastie.
I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and repeat. Sorry, guys. And once again. Let's,
Just move up into the corner, Vale.
no.
Ah,
Oh, I thought you were running away.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Oh
He
no,
is
don't
running
worry.
away.
He is running away.
just not yet.
The advantage would help me out. That's all I'm saying.
Gilwin, can you give me a dex save, please?
Of course I can.
I'd appreciate
That boy's
it.
about to explode from that 1 damage.
No, he vomits forth leeches all over Gilwin. And then wiggling, sticking, suctioning to you. Thank you. The other one is going to swing at night. But miss. And Gilwin, you
Yay.
take 8 necrotic damage at the start of your turn from the leeches sucking out your blood.
Dinky.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Nah. Maybe. Nah.
Nah, maybe.
What do you want to do, Gilwin?
I'm gonna stick with the rapier thing,
Use a spell.
but then I have to back
What
up and hit.
spell?
Any spell. Shatter.
Yeah, but it's on a boat.
Yeah, but you know what else is on a boat? Our corpses if we continue.
We'll be fine. Oh shit! I'm gonna use my last look on that.
I was gonna say!
I said we'll be fine. I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just scared the shit out of my cat. But
Not literally. I hope.
We'll be fine.
Nice nod, Ollie.
Night.
In what way am I terribly incapacitated by this thing?
You can still fight.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stab it again.
The dice are doing weird stuff today.
They
That's a
are.
hit.
That was spinning.
Putting a
that-
little bit
that
of
was a hit,
Johnson
isn't it?
on it. Yes.
Some damage.
It's damage. And your blade is magical. It's cleaving through the thing as if it was a mortal man instead of a weird petrified zombie.
He's not a mortal man.
Oh, also you took 2 to necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
Damn, I hoped you'd forgotten.
No!
Wow.
Anything else you would like to do, sir?
There's not much else I can do. I've lost all of my action utility because I've got no spells left.
Indira.
Maybe.
yes, sir.
It's your turn.
Yep.
I got it. I got it. Hey.
Nice.
That's a hit.
I'll do.
Where has this doxy
Oh.
accent been hiding all this time?
That's a hit. And with that,
That'll
you
do.
cut into the
Oh,
core of the slime beast, and it all explodes and
Sorry.
gets a text message. And
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Let me put that on
But it
something
ain't
softer.
like-
My Google Pixel.
Then she's going to run forth and arc lightning onto this guy.
oh, it fails. It's funny
Whoa.
now that you're. What is going on today?
Yeah.
And the
got
lightning
dancing
damage is enough to completely burn this one to a crisp, leaving just one remaining.
Indira. Chat. Indira. Sorry.
It was a big turn. It was a big boy turn. You could move more if you wanted.
This game's winner is Indira.
Actually, yeah. I'll hop on over here.
Veil.
Get some leeches stuck to Indira.
1, 2, 3.
Get a little suck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look who comes crawling out of his little hidey hole.
Little trapdoor veil over there.
Hey, it worked. Vale's gonna let the chain blade loose.
Mm-hmm.
Right into Indira's face. Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Right into a miss. You missed. Anything else you'd like to do, Mr. Action Economy?
I could take a bonus action to dash. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just because.
As you can.
Well, we end up with the ultimate, the double advantage eventually, next turn.
The undead is going to kind of swing for night, but at this point it's not really getting much of anything. Gilwyn.
Freeze. But I assume that did no damage.
It did no damage. Gilwyn.
I'm going to step down. And I'm going to rapier it again.
It's been so successful for you.
You do still have a D6 inspiration die, remember?
Oh my god, I do.
I almost forgot it as well, but...
That's a hit.
Yay! Maybe you'll kill something. He might.
He doesn't.
Oh no!
Night.
Well, let's keep this simple. Not that I can do much else other than keep it simple at this point. Stab. Face.
That is face stab.
That is indeed a face stab.
And that is a kill.
Yay.
Kill steal. That's all
Yeah.
I'll say.
Well,
take
he was
another
fighting
two?
it the whole time, to
Yeah.
be entirely honest.
Did I take another 2 necrotic damage, by the way?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
but
me too.
action's over now, so you can actually spend the time to remove the leeches.
Okay, good. Well, I must say, in terms of the problems I expected us to encounter while resting, that was not it.
Oh my god, are those leeches you're pulling off? That's disgusting.
They're bloated and full of cat blood.
Ugh,
Ow. Ow.
like chucking it over the edge.
Ow.
It's like it's probably got a mouthful of cat fur
Yeah.
as well. like,
Absolutely.
So,
like every time he pulls one off, it's like waxing.
Ugh,
oh,
no.
I think I'm going to ask the most important question here, which is why did I wake up to find one of those in Indira's chambers? Gilwyn.
I was.
Indira also looks at Gil, and she looks like her feelings are kind of hurt.
You missed the giant slime while you were on watch?
I missed a giant slime while I was on watch.
Okay.
I'm like playing with the buckle of my belt.
Oh.
Now, are we going to leave this godforsaken little shithole of rocks?
I must rest.
Yes, you tried
I
that one. It
anything.
didn't work.
I will sleep on the move, I guess. Raise anchor.
Someone else can take watch this time.
Yes, Gil, I was going to say, you probably need some rest. We've all had a long day. I will take next watch.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Indira.
She just like pats your shoulder and like goes to
Yeah,
her post.
So we are, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I imagine you move the ship away from the rocks and start heading in the direction towards the castle, and then rest. In a shifts, so the ship.
I
can
mean,
keep moving.
is there not a port nearer?
No, absolutely not.
Indira's also going to cast the fishing net, by the way.
Yeah, no, you're far away from any major ports. Absolutely. You're quite a way out. So, over the next while, you'll manage to rest up properly, while traveling towards the castle, following the loose placement on the map. Although you know you're looking for something underwater. Can you all give me your related seafaring rolls, please? Oh, good at that. Look at that. Just needed a nap. Right back in there. Kirby, right back at you.
That's just kind of Indira though too. Like once she gets rest, she's
Yes.
so much easier to be around.
Exactly. The question is, do you figure out any sort of plan or anything you want to do while you're sailing towards the castle?
I mean, we don't really know the layout of the castle or anything, so
Nope. Awesome.
not much of a plan we can make.
I was just asking because sometimes you do.
The air in the party is a little frosty right now.
There's a little tension.
Knight would be trying his best to try and cheer them up and
I think
like,
Indira
help
would
that
too.
a bit.
Yeah.
Bring out the wine occasionally.
The enchanted dwarven beer cask that she has.
Oh yeah,
The last of
absolutely.
that.
Yeah. It's great because it's got the face on it, so you just pull the mouth down to pour the ale out of it.
It'd be like on it. Be like, guys, check it out.
And
Look,
Indira's the only person strong enough to do it, so it's locked. So it's great. Who would usually be keeping watch?
Vale's gonna keep watch.
Can you give me a perception check? During the travel, you do notice, not constantly, but every now and again when you check your wake, that there is a bird following you. That's not incredibly uncommon. Birds like albatross occasionally follow ships, especially when considering you're fishing. So it's not super uncommon, but it's definitely one of those things it draws your attention. You're not entirely sure why. But at this point, you've been fighting every which thing under the sun, so maybe the bird's going to be a dragon or something. When you get to the right point in the map, you look around, and actually, Vale, during the high point of the day, you can see kind of a shadow under the water, because these are these rich tropical waters that are so clear and crystal. You can see the vague shape of a castle under the water. It's hard to say any more than that, but you have found a place. What's the
I
plan?
found a place.
A
You don't know the-
castle-like place?
Yes, is it the place or just a place?
Well,
Can
I
you check your map?
don't know how many buildings you have seen under the sea.
Well, I've personally
There's
not seen any
more than
buildings
you'd
under the sea.
expect, to be honest.
How many of them looked vaguely castle-like?
Some.
Well, this is one of them.
All right. Do you think we can drop anchor without damaging it?
Yeah, you could drop anchor aside it. It looks like it's kind of almost like a castle on a hill under the water. You know, it's noticeably on a different sort of elevation to the rest of the ground around it.
All right. I guess let me go first and check it out. I'll be right back.
So you're gonna anchor up and then scoot.
Have we had long rest? Equivalent?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
It's been several days.
Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. If you wanna scout, ooh, look at that.
Just in case.
So, actually, let me describe what you see, Indira, because when you dive under the water, you are adapted to seeing under the water and hearing underwater. You see, hear, swim, move, everything under the water as good as anyone does on the surface. So you can quite clearly see this castle now when you dip your head underwater and start swimming towards it. It is a vast castle, due to it being of giant make. The statues outside are the size of giants. They would dwarf you, and not just because Indira is a shorty. It looks like according to the legend, right, this castle was sunk for some reason. It looks like almost the castle and the road around it has sunken, but there's not like any walls or anything. It's just kind of there on its own. It kind of has a couple of almost layers that kind of tear up to it. But if you kind of think about it, like the size a giant must be, it probably isn't a very big castle to giants. You know, it wouldn't be an impressive palace or anything. It's just very big because you are the third of a size of an average giant. How would you approach it? It does appear to have 2 sets of front doors, you know, on the front side. There's also
I would want to look in
windows.
an upper window.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing.
Peering in the windows, I mean, this thing has been sunken for a long time. The rock that you rest your hands on to look in the windowsill has plant life and sea mosses and seaweed growing on it. It's actually kind of impressive how well integrated it is to the natural sea life here. When you look in,
like a fishy tank.
Like a fishy tank. You look in, and seemingly this is the front chamber. Probably very impressive. If you were a giant, you know, this would be where you'd go to talk with other people. Completely eaten up by coral and shoals of fish inside, and several sharks. One very, very big shark, scarred, brutish, kind of circling in a bit of a circle in the middle of this chamber, and a couple of smaller ones near it.
Okay. And the castle itself is full of air, not water, right?
It's full of water. The inside of the castle is full of water. The doors are open to the castle.
Okay. So Lady Belvier, she said there was a way to drain the castle. I want to look around for that.
You can give me another perception. Well, that would be an investigation check, really.
Okay.
Looking around the outside, you don't see anything like that, and peering in through windows, you don't see anything of a magical MacGuffin nature, any kind of mechanisms, anything that would... The only thing that maybe is there's a bell kind of at the top of the castle, and you maybe fiddle around with it for a bit, give it a shove, but it doesn't do anything other than bell.
Okay. I will swim back up to the ship.
Sploosh. Easy. You don't need to do any kind of roll or anything for that. You can get back up on the ship and update them.
Okay, so this is definitely a sunken castle and not a mermaid castle. It was built by giants. There are sharks, so we will need to bring the fish net. And I can't find the mechanism which drains the castle.
Have we considered that the mechanism could be the wand itself? It is capable of righting an island. Surely lifting a castle out of the sea is a trifling notion.
That's smart, Vale.
Thank you, Indira.
Well, I'm ready if you're ready, but there are 3 sharks down there, so we need to be careful. If any of you are not strong swimmers, you can hang on to me. I can get you down there quicker.
I am not a strong swimmer.
I suggest we all drink our potions now.
Okay. It saves me a spell slot.
All right.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Oh, yeah. That was Dean saying that.
I'm not sure how this will work, so we may need to leap in the water after.
I would take the potion first, yes.
He bottoms up. Oh, tasted like seaweed and something else.
The way I smell, perhaps?
Oh.
She smells like the ocean, man. She's a pirate lady.
Smells like heaven. Yeah,
maybe a little bit of flowers. Maybe
it's a not entirely unpleasant flavor, but you immediately feel a little dry-mouthed at the surface. But when you gingerly step into the water, you feel a lot more comfortable. And when you test it and dunk your heads under the water, the 3 of you can breathe under the water with no difficulty, really. Swimming is still going to be a challenge, You all effectively have disadvantage at moving underwater. As by that I mean difficult terrain. But you can make do. But yeah, you can freaking breathe underwater. It takes a bit of time to get used to.
Before Indira hops off the ship, actually, she's gonna detach the fishnet, and keep hold of it.
Yeah.
And then hop underwater. And once she's down there, she's gonna grab Gil's hands and like turn her back to him and place them on her waist.
Okay. So you're just gonna swim down to the entrance?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. When you do, there's gonna be some sharks that smell some fish food. Give me a moment. Give me a second. Would all four of you go to the same door? There's 2 doors that seem to go into the same chamber.
Yeah, I mean, I like the sea, but I'm not confident enough to just disappear around the corner.
I would
Yeah.
split up. No.
Yeah.
Just check them.
Just chicken.
Once they are inside, though, Indira would try opening the other door to see if maybe that's the mechanism that drains the castle.
They're both open.
Okay.
They both
Never mind
look
then.
into the same front chamber.
Okay, okay.
Are
Are there doors on the, like, frames? They're just kicked open?
Yeah, they've been burst open for some time.
Okay.
It's the closest thing I had to a shark. You guys are actually off camera right now. Look at that. So, why don't you roll some initiatives?
I feel like I should be able to see.
You can't see underwater any better than anyone else. Well, you can see clearer. This isn't... They can't see because of water. They can't see because it's an interior dark space. Right? So it's like, you know when you dunk your head underwater and everything's kind of foggy, but some people have eyes in such a way that they actually can see better without their glasses underwater? You kind of have that. And
The one time that I roll well, so do all of you.
You still beat me.
It's called being a squad.
And I bet both of the sharks will roll nat 20s now.
No, only one of them.
Only one rolls.
Just checking to see if a giant shark has a good dex mod.
Giant sark.
Yeah, you heard me.
I
You
like
thought
that.
you were fighting
That was a
regular
giant
garden
sark.
variety sharks? No, you're fighting sharks. Vale, it's your turn first. As you get down to the door of this chamber, Indira is carrying the net full of fish. They're kind of wiggling and trying to get out. Maybe a couple of the little ones do. But that immediately turns the attention, and you can see it. This big, scarred, pale shark. Like, it turning makes a lumbering noise that kind of carries through the water. You know, it's that big.
Me no know how fight underwater so good.
You definitely have difficult terrain on everything. I won't incur disadvantage on things, but things definitely will have a higher AC against you because you're just moving slower.
3.
Whereas Indira actually knows what she's doing. Cause sea.
Yeah.
Storm Herald, that's it.
Well, let's draw the spike chain and the parrying dagger, because those are probably the best I've got for underwater
I
combat.
could get some like good underwater noises. That's right.
And I will prepare an attack. If it comes into range, I'll attack whatever comes into that range. I presume it'll be this big boy, but it could be one of them.
The like 10-foot range, because
Yeah, because it's the spike chain.
oh, that's perfect. Nice wet noises. Gilwyn, speaking of.
Wow, I don't see shit.
Giving you disadvantage on initiative would have been kind of clever, but that's more hassle than worth it. Roll 20.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna cast light on the frog tongue in my vial, and pull it out so I can at least see.
Let me give you that. Why doesn't Gilwyn cast light on regular things? Why is he always got to be a gross about it?
Actually, I'm not gonna move off of Indira's hips until we see something.
Yeah. So if you move in combat while like basically carrying Gilwyn, you do move at half speed.
I will inspire her by just.
But he gets to move with you.
I'll inspire her by tightening my grip on her hips a little bit, and that's it.
The little slight touch that means so much more.
It's true.
Indira.
All right. After that, she'll like pat your hands to indicate let go.
Didn't like that.
No, she loved it. She was into it, but she has a plan. So give me just a second here.
A plan. Oh, mercy me, she has a plan.
I'm American, okay? Just
let's
all get used to it.
I never will.
A plan. Look at that, it's a plane in the sky.
Look, if I get to make fun of William's Canadian moments, I get to make fun of your American moments.
All right. She's here.
Yep.
With her action, she's gonna stab into a few of the fish.
Chum the waters, quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me an animal Ken roll again with advantage, just to see really if this?
Don't sharks have blood frenzy?
Oh
no! Oh no!
Oh my lord!
Every fucking time I do something smart.
You've got inspiration, D8.
I somehow don't know if an inspiration is going to do much to that roll, let's be honest.
A 9. I have a 9.
It's something.
Better than a 5.
True.
Is it?
True.
Because either it's below AC or above AC.
Oh.
But the DM might be a little bit more kind in
Being
what
malicious
happens.
about it.
So
Maybe
you get some blood in the water.
Oh.
And
I'm not done.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Can I Misty step underwater?
Don't see why not. Don't see why you
right.
can't as a sea beastie.
She's gonna Misty step right back and to where she was, and she'll grab Gil's hand.
The big shark. The big shark kind of watches all this. And you laugh, but it does almost seem with intelligence. And then we'll
pull out its pipe and go, curious.
Swim around, and it kind of looks as if it's gonna leave, but then just quickly ducks back around and will bite at Aravale.
Look at the size of that thing.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit.
That's a chonker, that one.
A heckin' chonker.
Oh, it's been several days since the last encounter.
This is what you do. You hit the shark on the nose.
Bat.
It turns away because it decides you're not worth eating, and it eats the pathetic people next to you instead.
What's your armor class?
20.
It hits 21.
You see blood and bubbles. But actually, on the other hand, I will also uncanny dodge that one.
That's great too. That also makes sense because you kind of did deter it slightly by smacking it on the nose, so like it slows down.
Instead of going clamp around the waist,
it's like a graze. It's more just a graze of its teeth because each single one of the teeth on this thing is like a knife or bigger.
Oh my God.
So it would have been 19 damage. Halving that would only be 9.
1, 2. Are ranged weapons at disadvantage?
Depends on the type of ranged weapon.
Magical deck of cards.
Your magical deck of cards is magical, so it still works.
Okay, cool. I am throwing a card at you, Sharky boy.
Oh,
No, you're not.
Well, no, I'm throwing a card at it. It's just
You
going
throw a
off
card, it
somewhere.
just goes.
Knight just sort of watches it go with a hand on him. It's just like, maybe that wasn't my best idea.
Yep. Should have expected that.
should have laminated him first.
I will, though, summon the Dice Cup of Doom
Let me get it.
into being behind the shark so it can get advantage.
Behind the shark. That's it. That's all that exists of that song. That's a hit. Absolutely. It'll be more like there because you can see
Then
it.
Cuthbert.
Then Cuthbert indeed.
Oof.
9 force damage. It's pretty good.
The Dice Cup of Doom is doing pretty well today.
The Dice Cup of Doom is a credit to team.
It is, actually.
This closer one of the smaller sharks is kind of distracted by the fish and starts chomping away. The other one, however, a little less so. And it might just do something a little bit cheeky.
Cheeky boy.
Cheeky lads.
Sharks are smart as fuck.
It's going for a cheeky Nando's, that one.
And by smart, I mean their instincts are really, really strong.
Exactly. In D&D terms, they have actually pretty good wisdom.
Food, drink, yellow.
So it ends up going all the way around outside and coming in to bite you. Where it, annoyingly, for some reason, chat can't see. I can fix that. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can't fix this. Yeah, but then it used all its turn, so it can't get any action off. Vale.
Let's protect the boys behind me. I will. Vale notices this one swimming in behind, and he spins up the chain again as much as you can underwater, and sends it out towards the smaller shark, which would be advantage, correct?
Yeah, no. Look at that.
You could move down one, right, and then do it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't move down.
I thought Knight was preferred.
Oh, it's wall.
My bad.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Stab
No.
that boy.
It was a close.
It wasn't.
That's a good hit.
D4s for days. And then I'm gonna boop the big boy in the snoot. Boop. I'm not gonna boop him on the snoot.
Yeah, Old Faithful. That's what happens. You give them a name, they disappoint you.
No, he's not disappointing me. This is underwater.
You have a good attitude, Neil.
On this show, maybe.
I have a bad attitude.
Gilwyn.
Okay.
Sharks
Alright.
coming in for biting.
Is Indira still holding my hand?
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I
Alright.
mean, she's taking care of you underwater because you're a bad swimmer.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
It's fine. Vale's entered rage.
Mm,
Vale's doing work.
Let's see. I think for now, until Indira makes a play, I'm just going to rapier this guy next to me. So I'll like do a... Nope.
I don't need to give you any kind of disadvantage for you being underwater because the game knows you're underwater and struggling.
for fuck's sake. All right, well, there we go.
Indira.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna axe him. I guess I'm mad and raging that my plan didn't work. So.
Why are you gonna axe him?
Wait, why didn't you take advantage? He's up against a wall.
That doesn't do anything.
It doesn't?
No, because the way tokens work in D&D is they're not actually that big. It's just the area they control. By having someone behind it, it means that if they were going to try and run away, they can't. But that shark actually does have room behind it. You know what I mean?
Like when we're on both sides, we're providing threat, so its attention's split. Whereas when it's back to a wall, it doesn't have to worry about a wall trying to clock it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll attack him.
Ooh.
It's a hit.
There it is. That was scary for a second.
Twinsies attack roll.
Okay.
And then I will do it again.
And you raged, right?
Mm-hmm. There it is, boys.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh.
Doxy, how do you want to axe this shark a question?
She's gonna be making eye contact with the bigger shark. And she just, what she does is like she just kind of almost effortlessly just like one-handed lifts the great axe and drops it behind her onto the baby shark. Do-do.
This is the weirdest flow play I've ever seen.
And with that, we're going to take a break. Hold on to your shark belts. Yeah, that's all I got.